All
Hey.
right. Welcome, everybody.
Hey.
How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. It's a beautiful fall
Happy
day.
Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all in Toronto. Thank
It's a
goodness for
gorgeous
Zoom.
day.
We can get together still, even though people are kind of still apart. It's good to be able to get together. So for those of you who are watching, I just want to share the connection here. So my name is Krista Taylor, and both Selina and Nora are good friends of mine, and now they have become friends. And Selina, I met through Square Circle back in 2016. We had a chance encounter that has led to a beautiful friendship. I would say we're family now. So very grateful for that. And Nora and I met through VoxxLife. And it again was quite some time ago. I think it was 2017.
November of 2019 at Mississauga Basketball League.
That's right. That's right. But originally, I met Nora's husband. I'm pretty sure it was 2017 that I met him. So my husband is a cyclist, and Nora and her family are cyclists. So her husband, Edgar, and Mike, my husband, were doing the Epic Tour in Milton, Ontario, and I had a booth there. I had just started. I just started sharing Vox with people and distributing the products, and so I had a booth there because Mike was riding there. And so Edgar came to the booth, Nora's husband, and he bought some socks. He talked to us, and Mike was talking to him about how Mike enjoyed them for riding, and so Edgar got some socks, and that was that. And then a week or two later, he called me and he was like, "Oh, these socks really are helping me. Like, they are really good. They're really good for basketball." And I was excited to hear that, obviously. And so he came by and he got some more socks. And he was like, "Listen, we should get together, and I want you to come to my basketball league so you can show this to the people that are there on the weekends." And I was like, "Oh, that's so exciting." I was like happy and thrilled that he was feeling the benefits already, because most people don't feel them that fast. And so anyways, so I was so excited. And so Edgar and I have been texting him, and zip, I didn't hear anything. He wasn't responding to my texts. He wasn't responding to my calls. And I was thinking, what happened? Like, oh my gosh, what happened? Anyways, 2019, I get a call. "Krista, it's Edgar. I had to go back to the Philippines because I had a terrible injury, but I'm back, and I want to have you come to the basketball." And I was like, oh my gosh, okay. So I go, and he tells me how I think, was it his femur that he broke, Nora?
Oh.
Was it
Yes.
Yeah.
The left femur.
Right.
Due to basketball.
So he broke his, and he was telling me, he's like, "Listen, the socks really helped me with my recovery. I wear them all the time." And so here I am thinking like he's forgotten about us. And nope, he's been wearing them the whole time. He went back to the Philippines to recover, and they're back here. So we go to did Mike come with me that time? I think my kids maybe came with me that time.
The whole family.
The whole family. We all went out to, yeah. That's right. We all went to Mississauga to this basketball tournament, and that Nora and her husband run. And so we got there, and I was so excited. I'm talking to Edgar about, so grateful to be there to introduce it to more people and all that. Anyways, he says, my wife is over there. She's sitting down because she's very dizzy. And then the story goes on from there. So you're going to hear more about that now. But this is how we all came together. And of course, Selina and Nora have met each other through me. And we help each other. We help each other, and we help people together. So it's a great little family we have here. We just wanted to come and share.
We are in the mission.
Yeah, we are.
Mission to wellness. Yes.
Exactly. 1 billion people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a cool mission.
It is, right? And like Selina, yesterday we were with Irene, right? Another distributor. And tell a little bit about that, Selina, about how she was,
It was so powerful, because I seen her video before. And when you look at her video, because I didn't know her at the time I first saw her videos a couple of years ago, it's like, is this really real? Because you see so many crazy things out there, and as they say, fake news. And then I got to meet her through the Zoom world, and her story, like, she was so emotional, it was so powerful. She had zero quality of life from a car accident and a brain injury.
Yeah.
And doctors had basically said, that's it. This is your life. There's nothing more they could do for her. And she lost her business because she couldn't work anymore. She couldn't function and she felt hopeless. And then someone told her about VoxxLife. She got socks and thinking that it's a joke, because what can socks do when the doctors couldn't do anything? And it was the tech. She put the tech on, and she's one of these people who had a response right away. And she felt it. She could not deny what she was feeling right away. And then she took the socks off, and she went back to feeling the way she felt before. And it was like this on and off thing. It's like, what is this tech doing? And like now seeing her talk, like seeing her through the Zoom world, and so emotional about how she came to be basically feeling a lot better and having her quality of life back and knowing about Vox. And now that's why she's a distributor doing the Vox, because she was, I just want to help people the way that she was going through. And it was believable because I saw her emotion. I saw her joy at how she's feeling. But even still, and this is like, I think 3 years, she said now she's been doing this, that she found about Vox. And
4
she
years.
still did
4 years. Yeah.
and she still gets so emotional. Like it's just so powerful. Seeing that, it's like you can't deny someone going through that. Like it's believable.
Yeah.
But it wasn't so believable when I actually saw just a random video of her. That's why I thought this would be a great idea to have Niora talk today about her experience.
My vertigo and plantar fasciitis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nora, tell us about that. Tell us. So
Yes.
tell people. So I left off with, you were across the gym. And
Yes.
Edgar was like, she's over there. She's not feeling well. So, and then what?
Yeah, because that time was the beginning of the Mississauga Basketball League. And then I have to be there because I am the one collecting money for the teams. Okay, for the registrations. So
Yeah.
I have to be there. Even if I'm feeling dizzy, I'm feeling like I have vertigo. All over, I don't, it's spinning. My world is spinning. Then I was with my mom. Then Edgar told me, come, Krista can help you. She will show you something. And then I told Krista that I'm having vertigo at the moment. That's why I'm just sitting down there on the bench. So, okay, I have something. She gave me a patch. I don't know if she explained it to me, but she just gave me a patch and then I walk and then sit down again. Then I told my mom within 30 minutes, Mom, I don't feel any like spinning. My head is fine, like normal. What is in here? What is this patch? And then, let's go, Mom. Let's go to Krista. Let's give her say thank you to her that I feel normal. I said I'm okay now. I can watch the basketball. I can concentrate already watching them play those teams. Then I went to Krista and then she told me about this HPT, the harmony patch.
Yeah.
And then, okay, you will, and then after that, when we went out already, done for the whole day, I'm normal. I'm okay that day, that whole day, from morning to nighttime, because we'll be staying there up to maybe 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock at nighttime.
Yeah.
Because we have to bring also food there, food for the players, food for the referees. So I'm doing all the preparations. So a lot of work to have this basketball league. And then after I said, Daddy, at night time, because vertigo, when you lie down, I don't like to lie down, sleeping. I have to have my pillow up. And then I just have to like sitting down, going to bed only
Wow.
to sleep. It's all spinning. I don't like. But that time, I am okay. I was feeling fine. I have a little bit dizziness, but it's not like spinning all over your world. Spinning. Then, because Krista gave also the e-smarter sleep to Edgar, the piranha one. This is the scorpion. The piranha to Edgar as a sign of like a thank you that Edgar invited her to the basketball league to show to our players. Then I wore that one. I wore that morning and nighttime. It really helped me a lot.
Wow.
Even going to work, I wore that. And then I borrowed his socks that he's wearing only during basketball and biking, just in the drawer, but he wore it when he had the injury. It helped for his pain. So what I did, I wore the socks at night time because he have lots. He bought, I don't know how many pairs of socks. That I was so mad even before. Why you are buying $35 one sock only? Why? It's not in our budget, I said. Because before it was $35.
Yeah.
And then it's not in our budget. And then he tells me, Mommy, I feel great with wearing these socks. I don't feel tired. I don't feel exhausted. Why you have to like don't let me buy something that makes my health go like normal. I don't feel exhausted. I don't feel tired. I don't have the pain on my leg anymore. Like that. That is what he explained. Okay. Just, but now I was wearing those socks. Then at night time, I have to wear. At work, I have to wear. And then after, from that November, I sign up by March, I think. By March, I told Krista, Daddy, text Krista, I need to sign up with Vox. I want to buy Vox with discount. Then
That's so funny. It's so true. I get a random text. This keeps happening to me. I get random texts. I want to be a distributor on your team. I'm like, okay, all right, great.
Okay, and then after we meet at Tim Hortons.
Yep.
Then I sign up immediately and bought a lot of socks just for me only.
Yeah.
Socks, insoles, Bliss insoles, Bella insoles, and socks only for me. Those ones I bought only for me.
These belong to Mama.
So I returned all his socks. It's for him now. I have my own. So I have my Bliss and my other shoes. And then I have Bella on my another shoes. So at nighttime, I wore, so within 3 months maybe, all my vertigo is gone.
Completely.
I'm normal. I feel like normal person. I am, my well-being is really very, very good. The quality of life is back.
Wow.
That is what is important. Because at work, it started my vertigo in July of 2019. Then it happened while I was at work.
Oh.
It's just random. It just happened. Then I told my pharmacist, I'm feeling dizzy. All my surroundings are turning upside down. I just sit down. I have to go home, I said. And then, no, you cannot go home. We are busy because I'm the only assistant that time, pharmacy assistant that time. Then we are too busy. Then I have to go to the walk-in clinic. The doctor gave me, what is this? The betahistine, the CERC tablet. But it makes me more dizzy. It doesn't work in me. I called Edgar. I have to go home. Then while on the way, we have to go to the hospital. We have to go to emergency. I don't feel, it's not my first time to have that.
Yeah.
I don't know what is that, vertigo or something, but we went to the hospital and then they told me it's vertigo. But the CERC that they gave me is not working at all. It makes me more dizzy. Then I have to go to a lot of tests, balance tests. I have to go appointments, anything, everything. I have to go. But it's not working at all. Nothing helped me. But this VoxxLife socks, this Smarter Sleeve, this Harmony Pots, Krista gave me good for 1 month supply. Wow. It really helped me. No more CERC, no more, like I even asked our nutritionist for natural medication. She recommended me some. No, doesn't work.
Wow.
Vitamin, they said that it's vitamin deficiency, like lysine, I have to take. No, doesn't work. This one, without medicine, it works.
Yeah. That is the
So,
nice part. There's
yeah,
no drugs, no chemicals.
anyone who have vertigo, who have anything in their mind and who doesn't like to take medication, this is it. VoxxLife will help you. Vox products will help you. Yeah.
So true.
Those
Nora?
very hesitant, yes.
Just for clarification, okay, so yes, I gave you a month's supply of patches. Now, did you wear a patch once a week or twice a week, or how often did you wear the patch?
No, I have to wear it often, every day. Because that time, the one that you gave me last time was the everyday patch, the Harmony patch. The one we have right now is already the every 2 days.
Yeah.
So every day I have to wear that. If that one is if after a day it still sticks, I put it on the palm of my foot. Because I have plantar fasciitis, it still works. So my plantar fasciitis, so I have two conditions before. I have plantar fasciitis and I have vertigo. So now I don't have any plantar fasciitis and no more vertigo at all. Nothing, no medication, nothing. I am allergic to naproxen if the doctor will prescribe me, so I don't take any medications. Nothing.
That is so awesome.
Yes.
You know, I told a friend about it for vertigo, but they didn't wear the tech every day.
No, they have to
So
wear
it didn't work.
No, they have to be consistent in wearing it. Even if I have to wear, like, there is a synergy effect. You have to wear also insoles. Even if you wear different kind of socks, the insoles will help. And then socks. And then at night time, they have to wear the wellness socks. That is what I wear.
That's what you do.
So basically you have to check on 24/7.
Yes, 24/7.
And remind me, I think you said, but just remind me, how long did it take before you felt like you had your life back? Was it a week or?
No, the time that you gave me last time,
Yeah.
immediately within 30 to 45 minutes, it affected. It's no more spinning during that basketball
Right.
in the NBA league. Then after the spinning, like maybe 3 months.
3 months. Okay.
All gone, totally gone. I
3
still
months
have
of wearing it every day?
I still have, yes, I have to wear it every day. Isn't it from November, and then I sign up to March. I wear the East Martyr sleeve also of Edgar, and I'm borrowing his socks. That is what I wear. Then March, I have the complete armor on me.
Yes.
When I sign up. Yes.
Got your own kit, right? Picked your own socks.
Yes. I have my own.
So good. You
those
know,
who have vertigo, try it. No need of CERT, no need of other medications that you're taking. You don't need it. It will make you more dizzy. So don't take that CERT.
there you go, right? So
Yes.
also, Nora, just a point of information for people who are just learning about this, that kind of thing, or customers. There's lots of customers that will see this that don't, obviously customers don't need to spend the time to learn all the things that we have learned and that we know. But just a point of interest, the pharmacist where you work, that pharmacist now sells Vox products as well, correct?
Yes. He is now wearing Vox because he saw me that when I'm walking, before I walk like that. Now I was walking like that. So when he sees me that I'm feeling good, okay, Niora is doing good. I was telling him about it before, but then he, as if he is very reluctant to join, to buy something because he has also foot pain. And then I said, you have to buy something. And also, he has also a son who has like mental disability. So buy him something. Now he is wearing the Smarter, the son.
That's good.
And then he bought also like insoles for them and socks. So now he joined. So he is now my practitioner, the Roxlyn Pharmacy. So that's it. And then we are giving a lot to patients already. We have lots of patients wearing VoxxLife. We have lots. So that is why but when anyone, I'm telling them, use this, wear this, like that. I am explaining it to them. So we have lots already.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. I had no idea how many people are dealing with vertigo. I had no idea. Or dizziness related to who knows what. But until you and my friend Catherine, who also became a distributor for the same reason, she was like, I tried all the things. The doctor told me there was, just deal with it. This is your life now. And then she's got herself socks. And she said to me, you need to tell everybody who ever mentions vertigo that they need to wear these and wear them every day. Like, don't be thinking you're going to wear them for a week or two. Like, just wear them consistently or like have vertigo. But if you don't want to be dizzy anymore, then get them and just wear them in depth, like going forward. Because that's similar to you, not right away, but she said right away she started to feel, and she didn't have the patch. We only had socks at that time. So she said on the socks, she could feel it. She could feel her balance was a bit better, and she could feel that she wasn't like spinning, like you were saying, like feeling nauseous from the room flipping. She said she could feel it, but it also took time, like time. I can't remember how much time, but I do remember her coming to me. She lives here in my building. She came to me one day. We were visiting. She knocks on my door and she's like, listen, I just want to talk to you about, like, you really need to really promote this to people with vertigo because I can't get over the change. So now I talk about it because I didn't even know people like our age were dealing with vertigo. Frankly, I thought it was a thing that either you had from an injury, like a car accident or something, or you had when you were much, much older. I didn't realize that people in our demographic were dealing with it, but it turns out now, because of you, Nora, and because of Catherine, I mention it when I'm talking to people, and I am surprised by the number of people that are like, really? Oh, I'm dealing with that, or my sister's dealing with that, or my brother-in-law is dealing with that. Like, I'm so surprised with how many people, and I know my own kids especially get motion sickness. And that's what Catherine was describing to me as how she feels when her vertigo's acting up, because she feels like she's going to be sick. She feels green, like as if she's wobbling kind of thing. So when she was describing it to me, and I was relating it to my kids with motion sickness, they wear the tech too. And one of them doesn't have motion sickness anymore at all. And the other one is way better than she used to be. So that's something that just popped into my head right now. I was like, Taylor doesn't get motion sickness anymore. Addison still does a bit, but Taylor doesn't. So that's interesting too.
Anyway, that's the cool thing when you wear the tech all the time. Things that you didn't realize, oh, that's okay now, starts happening. It's the tech. It's so amazing that Jay created this. All the tech is doing, it's not the tech. The tech just makes your body do what your body needs to do. It puts your midbrain in balance, homeostasis, and then so it's your body that does all the work. So that's why everybody has a different experience too.
Selina, give that analogy that Dr. Mark gives about the stadium.
Yeah, and it makes such perfect sense.
Yeah.
He explained it to me saying that it was like, think of the Raptors after a game at the ACC, and it's jam-packed of people, but only one door is open. People are trying to get out with only one door. That's your body without the tech. When you put the tech on, it puts your brain into balance, but your brain is always trying to be in balance. Naturally, it's like all the doors of the stadium are open and the flow, everybody can just flow out easily. And that's all it is. It's just putting your body so your body can take care and do what it does best.
Yeah. As Jay was saying, healthy brain, healthy body.
Yeah.
100%. And it's so interesting. You guys know I've been doing this now for 4 years, and it's so interesting to me how now, like, doctors are doing studies to verify and prove the things that my customers have been telling me for 4 years. You know what I mean? Like I'll have customers that are like, oh, I'm noticing this, or I'm noticing that, or my own. Well, Edgar also healed like crazy from his femur. Mike had that cycling accident and cracked his pelvis, and healed in 9 months. Like, his surgeon was like, what are you doing? What are you doing for your body to be healing like this? Like, when we got to one of the last appointments with the surgeon, he said, how are you doing with stairs? This was like 9 months. It was 9 months and a couple of weeks after his accident. And the surgeon was like, how are you doing with stairs? Are you able to one at a time yet? Or is it still like 1 foot in front of the other kind of thing? Or is it still one like this? And Mike looks at me and we're both like, so he goes, so I'm good with stairs. And also I rode 200 kilometers on the weekend, just passed. And the surgeon was like,
what?
I'm sorry, you what? And he's like, yeah, I rode. And he's like, rode. And Mike's like, my road bike. I rode my road bike for 200 kilometers this past weekend. And the surgeon was just like, what are you doing? But this is the thing. At the time, everybody was just like, they were just like, what? That doesn't seem possible. And we're like, well, except it's our life. So for sure, it's my husband. I was there to drop him off at the beginning and pick him up at the end. I know how far he rode. And now studies keep coming out, right? Like now there's another one coming out this month or early next month where there's another thing that's like a thing that we already know that, but we can now say, you know, legally this is true too. So I just find it fascinating. I find it fascinating how, you know, people know how they feel. That's why we're always saying, you know, get it on. But as it's so hard to imagine, because even Nora, you were saying, you know, you were like, Edgar, what are you doing buying these expensive socks? Like, what the heck? Right?
Yeah, I'm getting mad to him, but why you're buying like this? But now I realize it is worth buying it.
Yeah.
Because why you can buy a case of beer that is like $48? Why you cannot buy this one pair of socks just for your good health?
Yeah.
Right.
So
that's so true.
Any one of you have to buy. You have to buy. Just like Irene said, don't buy one. You have to buy three.
Three. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Buy three because one in your what you're wearing right now, one in the laundry, one in the closet. So buy three.
It doesn't work with one. I did that when I first got Vox, and it was the same story. I did it because I believed Krista. I knew she wasn't going to lie to me, but I bought it. It was like, okay, $35 for a pair of socks. Yeah, they're cute socks. They look good with my little ankle boots, but it's like, and I wore them. But you wear a sock for one day, then you put it in the laundry. You don't wear it again. So I was not wearing it, but once in a while. And then I didn't notice anything. So I was like, this really doesn't work. And then it was after, I forget how long, it was like months after I went to your house and you turned me on to another pair of socks. And then I had two pairs. But still, that wasn't enough. And I didn't notice anything working until I started wearing, I think I ended up with about 4 pairs or 5 pairs. And I would wear them all the time to work. And I still wasn't wearing them on the weekends because I don't wear socks on the weekends. And it wasn't until the patch came out and I would wear it because the patch is easy. Put the patch on and go about my business. And the HPT patch, I was wearing that every day. And that's when I started noticing the difference. Like I was not having knee pain. And it was when I went down, I was at your house and the elevator was taking long and I had to get to a meeting. Yep. And I said, okay, I'm going to try the stairs and I'll just take one flight at a time and see how I go. Better than standing waiting for this elevator. And I ended up walking down 12 flights of stairs and I had no pain. And I said, okay, normally what happens to me when I do something like that, I'm going to have pain within an hour. I've got swelling and I got to do the ice and stay off my feet for a bit. And it didn't happen. I was like, okay, now I'm seeing, this is when after I've been wearing the tech every day, but not noticing anything, I didn't have like like what you had in the where we had that like, wow, I automatically felt a difference. I did not have that. I can't, to be honest, can't remember how long it was that I was wearing the tech every day before I noticed that incident when I went down the 12 flights of stairs. And now I don't have the issue anymore. My knees don't swell. I don't have the pain like I used to. So yeah, it's wearing it every day.
You're so right on the not really remembering.
I don't remember.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about because so I started wearing it. I found it, or I even bothered to try it because I had plantar fasciitis, right? And it was like, I don't know if you remember, Selina, but I was like losing it. Like it was 2 years. I had a chiropractor, a physiotherapist, a massage therapist. I had a foot doctor specialist, whatever they're called. I can't remember right now.
Podiatrist.
I spent $700 on custom orthotics. Like my insurance ran out in like 3 months. And then I had all these additions, like it just kept going on and on, right? Obviously, all these practitioners were trying to help me. Like that's their job. That's why they do what they do. But it just did not I was like so frustrated. Like Taylor and Addison would say, can we go to the park, which is across the street? And I'd be like, oh God, okay. like I would have to think and plan and like, okay, how am I going to get there? So I would take Advil. I would wait for half an hour. Then we could walk to the park and we could stay for 40 minutes or so. But then we had to leave because if I didn't get back before that Advil started to wear off, I would be screwed and I would be crying in the park, feeling like a crazy person. So that's why I looked at these to begin with. And then I did not think they were going to work for me, actually. I just assumed it was one more thing to add to my list of things. I had a drawer full of all the stuff. Anyways, they actually did work for me. I wore them every day. Didn't feel anything at all for the first week or so. It felt like nice socks. But then I started to notice my pain coming down slowly in my foot, slowly. And by the end of the month, it was really seriously manageable. Like I could just walk like normal. I didn't have to think about all these things. So I decided to become a distributor. So I kept wearing them because I practice what I preach, right? So, but in my mind, they had solved the problem. I was now wearing them just to show people that they're great socks and they really help me. And that's why I was wearing them. So in my mind, I had no further plans for them to help me with anything else at all. It was just not even on my radar at all. And I remember Mike and I were at a trade show. I'm trying to think which one it was. It was a year later. So it was probably the Zoomer show or maybe the Toronto Adventure Show. I'm not sure, but it was a show where, you know, those concrete floors, like at the convention center, you're on the concrete floor and they put like this much carpet on top of it. And you're like, typically when I was in my 20s, I would do events at the convention center for companies like Coca-Cola or the Globe and Mail. I would be, you know, in their booth, like, fill out this ballot kind of thing. And then in my 20s, my knees would be like on fire, burning at the end of the day. And my lower back, same thing. It would be like a line of fire across my lower back. And I remember specifically coming home from this trade show with Mike, and I was going to get into my pajamas. And I remember thinking, as soon as I take my jeans down, my knees are going to be balloons. Yeah. That's what I was like, oh, my knees are going to be just screaming. And I went to get changed and my knees were like, bloop, like no puffiness, not a stitch. They were like totally normal. This is after like 12 hours standing on those stupid concrete floors. And I kind of like flopped back on the bed and I was sitting there and I was thinking, wait a second, like, what's going on? Like when is the last time I took an Advil for my knees? And I used to have to take Advil all the time for my knees because of an injury that happened when I was 18. Like I just always had knee pain. It was called chronic knee pain. I just always had. And in that moment, I realized it had been some time. I have no idea how much time, but it had been some time since I had iced my knees or, you know, got in the bathtub to rub them in the warm water. I don't even know when it went away. I have no idea. Sometime between the first time and like a year and a half later, it just fizzled away. And I no longer have it. Like I no longer have chronic knee pain. I'm older, I'm heavier. I got a lot more things working against my knees and my knees are better.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Yeah.
That's the power of VoxxLife Tech.
Yes.
That's it.
That's the power of HPT.
Yeah.
So true. How, if people want to try this, they're ready to give it a try, or if they want to talk to you about which products would be best for them, how can they get a hold of you?
It's easy. They can message me through my Facebook group, which is called Selina's Wellness Community. And that's Selina, Selena, not like Selena Gomez. Yeah, Selina's Wellness Community is my Facebook group. And there's tons of information in there, but message me through there and I can answer any questions and go from there. You can also check out my website, which is selina.voxxlife.com. That's selina.voxxlife.com. And there's tons of information on that website.
Yeah, there sure is. Great. Thanks so much.
No, thank you.
VoxxLife offers high-end quality products for people who understand that a healthy body needs a healthy brain. These products do not diagnose, treat, or cure anything. The results reported in this video are unique to these individuals.